Hello, everybody. My name is Mason, and I just binge watched all of Batman, Crusader, season 2 in one sitting. They released all 10 episodes in one day, and I thought I'd give my little review about it because I did a little snippet about season 1 on my Instagram before. I just didn't do a video or anything because I didn't do videos back then. But in case you've been letting anything rock, Batman Cape Crusader is basically like Batman anime series, just more violent. It's TVMA, more violent, more more mature themes, and same producers like Bruce Timm and everything. But basically, this season was very much more of a darker tone than the first season. I would say because the main overlying villain was the Joker, but he wasn't really the Joker per se. He was more of like a psychedelic kind of, straightforward kind of psychological villain that kind of got into your head kind of thing. He wasn't the Joker that we know that always laughs up and cackles jokes all the time. No, he was very different, more somber, more serious, which I don't really know how to feel about that, but it's fine, I guess. They take other different characters and they revamp them. Like Riddler was a mob boss, which I didn't really like either. But characters like Scarecrow, they named Poison Ivy Thorn for some reason, which kind of worked in its own way, making her kind of like a dual personality. But enough on the villains kind of aspect. It's just the way they took the season, I think, was really well how they did it. The whole overlying thing was Batman trying to realize that sometimes he may not be able to protect the city as much as he wants to. He kind of realizes that he has friends in places. He's not alone in this. He doesn't have to go with this alone. You know, um, it's the fact that like he loves his city and he wants to defend it. That's the whole overlying kind of message in the season. And the main like kind of story kind of flows and everything. They did really well with it, but still, it's not like the best thing in the entire world. They kind of like had it here and there, kind of rocky, kind of bit. But the last two episodes were, I believe, chef's kiss. But yeah, apparently, with Joker starting this like epidemic and everything, it was kind of weird, but it worked in a way. I mean, I don't know how I feel about the Joker, but it did kind of work in this kind of setting with this kind of Batman, having him be more serious and more of a darker tone. So it worked, but personally for me, I still like my Joker to be, laughing and cackling. But anyhow, I actually like the season. I like the show as a whole. It's kind of like Batman the animated series come back to life. So of course I'm gonna love it. And anyhow, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts about it to y'all guys. So thank y'all and have a great day.